Okay, the new moon in Virgo, let's talk about it. I am Kirsten. I am a moon mentor with my moon membership over on thelightpathcollective.com, where you can join me there. For every full and new moon, I give you every resource you could possibly need to make a beautiful moon ritual to really harness the energy on offer and to keep on top of your healing, your expanding, and your magnetism, where we literally make magic through the cycles of the moon. If you don't want to join a membership, I do sell all the resources that you get on that moon membership separately over at theritualemporium.com, so you can check them out there. Okay, Virgo new moon. Well, here we are being gifted with a little breath of fresh air. Who is still recovering from that very intense full moon that we just had. And this new moon is relatively quiet within itself, although it is setting us up for what is to come. But that isn't to say the skies are quiet at this new moon, because we have Uranus and Pluto going into some major phases at this new moon, and this new moon will really help complement those energies. So just very, very briefly, Uranus will be stationing retrograde. So we know that Uranus just loves to shake stuff up. It's like earthquake energy. Physically, we're probably going to experience earthquakes, but internally and personally, we may experience some earthquakes within, where Uranus is going to shake up our lives like a snow globe, and anything that is stale or stagnant will be shaken up and hopefully released. And what we don't do for ourselves in our own life, Uranus comes along and makes sure it's done for us. So choice is yours on that one. The second huge aspect, and the most significant, is Pluto heading back into Capricorn for the last time in our lifetimes, where it will sit at the critical degree of Capricorn. Think of this like an exam. I do not believe, or I do not subscribe to the idea that the universe tests us. But since 2008, Pluto has been in Capricorn, really helping us evolve and learn some pretty important lessons. There has been a lot of transformation that has happened for many of us in this age of Capricorn, and that is coming to an end. So I see these next few months from now until 19th of November, where Pluto is sitting at that critical degree of Capricorn, as an opportunity for us to put into practice all that we have learnt and the evolving that has taken place. Think of it like the exams we sit at the end of our 13 years of school. We are not the same person who ran into school at about the age of 5, who is leaving at about the age of 18, going out into a whole new world, which we will all be doing, into a whole new reality, into a new era in the age of Aquarius. So now it's the time for us to demonstrate all that we have learned. Expect over the next few months for themes to come up that you have been grappling with or transforming through since 2008. And here is our opportunity to see how can we approach them differently, because I have transformed, because I have changed as a result of that. So that all happens right at just before this new moon in Virgo. Now, this new moon in Virgo kicks off eclipse season. Now, this new moon is not an eclipse, it's not a solar eclipse, but because the full moon will be an eclipse in this moon cycle, technically it kicks it off. We know eclipse season is going to throw up unexpected changes, information, a few curveballs. So we have that going on. Plus we have that Capricornian era kind of exams going on. Suffice to say that the next few months are going to be pretty hairy. So this is the new moon to work with, because the new moon in Virgo is really asking us to connect deeply in with our bodies and to set ourselves up with rituals and daily practices that we're going to intend for at this new moon, to hold us as we go through perhaps a bit of turmoil or expansion or revelations over the next few months. Now, I think that this full moon in Virgo is actually asking us to focus on our nervous system. Like, how is your nervous system? Most of us live in fight or flight, maybe even fawn, because we are so overstimulated or we are so fried and fearful. But Virgo at its core is really about caring for the body. Yes, it's about all the pragmatism, like dotting your I's, crossing your T's, making lists and getting stuff done for sure. But please don't distract yourself with busyness, thinking that you have to be busy in order to have value or in order to make progress. That is absolutely not true. Virgo at its core is very connected to our physical body, the gut in particular, very intuitive. If you know your Virgos, they are very intuitive. They trust their gut and they go with it. It's exactly how we need to position ourselves for the next few months, if not the end of this year. So at this new moon, be setting intentions around how you can create daily rituals that really nourish, support, and care for your body. Be working a lot on that rest and digest, getting back into your parasympathetic nervous system. So when these situations present themselves that really ask us to approach them differently or give us an opportunity to flex our transformative muscle to show us how much we have learned during the age of Capricorn and how we have ultimately changed, our nervous system can do it from a place where we're trusting our intuition and trusting our gut. So in order to help you do that, the workbook has all your journal prompts, your affirmations, your incantations, and the rundown of the moon, plus the outline of your new moon ritual. And the in-depth guidance has depth of guidance around all these energies, but then also that meditation where I actually meditate through coming back, activating the vagus nerve, and into that parasympathetic nervous system, so you can do that meditation a lot between now and the rest of the year, so you're really supporting your physical body, so that when we go into that age of Aquarius, we're going in confident, connected, grounded, and not so flushed with reaction and fear. We are responding and we are expanding as a result of all the work we've done. Happy new moon in Virgo. Take this opportunity to take a deep breath and care for yourself, and I will see you at the full moon eclipse.